Namaste children, Prasan Vidya Mandir, Mamundur, Class 5, Subject Science, Topic Making It Simple, Part 1, Month February, prepared by Miss Sukanya, presented by myself, Miss Mala and Miss Kadambari. Expected learning outcomes. At the end of the session, you will be able to identify simple machine, describe simple machine, explain the uses of simple machine. What is a machine? A machine is a device that makes work easier, simpler, and faster. Machines. Machines reduce time, effort, and energy to do work. Simple machines are those that have a simple structure and work on a simple and basic principle. Look at some commonly used simple machine. For a machine to function, force need to be applied at a convenient point. Different kinds of simple machines. There are 6 kinds of simple machines used by us in our daily lives. Pulley, inclined plane, screw, wedge, lever, wheel and axle. Pulley. Pulley help us in lifting the loads vertically by applying force in a suitable and convenient direction. It consists of a wheel which is fixed to a support. The wheel has a grooved rim over which a rope is passed. The load is tied to one end of the rope and the effort is applied at the other end of the rope. It is very difficult to lift weight upwards against the force of gravity. Through a pulley, pulling down instead of pulling up, and thus less effort is required. Inclined plane. Inclined plane is a flat surface with a slope. When I place a plane, that is plank or rod, etc., at an angle to the base of a surface, it becomes an inclined plane. This is used especially when heavy things have to be loaded or unloaded. Using an inclined plane makes the works much easier as relatively small forces needed. It is easier to push something up a slope rather than lifting it straight up. A screw is a modified version of an inclined plane. It is actually an inclined plane in a circular form. It is a sharp pointed metal pin with a thread wound around it. It has a slotted head. It is used to join or hold things together by being rotated under pressure. Water is sometimes lifted from a river to irrigate a field with a device called Archimedes screw. Each time the screw turns, it lifted the water a little bit higher up inside a tube. The common nuts and screw used for fixing parts engine and machineries work together in the same way. Wedge. Wedge is a sharp-edged object having a special shape which help us in piercing or cutting an object or material. The wedge is a special kind of inclined plane. Place two inclined planes back to back and we get a wedge. Example of wedge: axe, knife, sickle, saw, needle, chisel. Wheel and axle. The wheel on its axle is another example of simple machine. An axle is the rod to which the wheels are connected. When you turn the handle of the egg webber, the egg webs slowly. It moves the wheel at a greater speed. The axle transmits a turning motion to the blades, which in turn rotate fast to do the job. Let us summarize what we have learned today's session. We use various types in our daily lives. Common types of simple machines are screw, wedge, pulley, lever, wheel and axle, inclined plane. Simple machines help us by reducing the effort that we put in to perform a task. Thank you, children.